Hello, I'm Jim Simmons with Husqvarna, product manager for the Automower and a number of other products for the company. Been with Husqvarna for 9 years now, and we're out here to talk about the Automower and see it in action. Well, Husqvarna has launched its newest versions of its fully robotic lawnmowers, the 220 AC and the 230 ACX. The 220 AC will actually mow to a ½ acre, while the 230 ACX mows it to 3/4 of an acre. The 220 AC will actually stay out on about a 40 to 45 minute charge mowing, and then it'll come back in for about 40 to 45 minutes, while the 230 will actually stay out for about 90 minutes and come back in and charge on its own for about 40 to 45 minutes. The thing about it is that it's going to mow rain or shine, night or day. Doesn't make any noise, for the most part. It's relatively silent, so this thing takes care of your yard. You don't have to do much work. Occasionally check on it, make sure things are going well with it. But this is a fully robotic and automatic lawnmower. It's very cool technology. Well, yes, this mower has 0 emissions. There's no fuel to put into it, therefore no exhaust. It's a completely battery-powered unit. So for today's world where environmental responsibility is more and more of an issue, this mower is perfect, for that kind of concern. Again, no emissions, 0 emissions for the unit. It's very, very environmentally responsible. Yeah, there's very little energy consumption. You think about it, both of these mowers are hooked up to the power supply of the house, but it's about the same as a light bulb. Actually, the 220 AC uses about 15 kilowatt hours of power, and then the 230 ACX uses only about 20 kilowatt hours. So again, it's just like having a light bulb on. It's a very negligible energy consumption. The machine is extremely quiet. No matter if you have the 220 AC or the 230 ACX, you're only looking at about 69 decibels, which is virtually silent. And you can be outside, you can be playing in the yard, it can be mowing at night while you're sleeping. Very, very little noise, absolutely. Even from a manufacturing standpoint, one of the things that's great about the mowers is that there are very little materials used in the unit. If you look at a traditional lawnmower, there's obviously a large engine, there's the deck to be made, there's metal and steel. There's a lot of manufacturing that goes into that. Our manufacturing footprint on the Automower is very little. It's more or less just a shield and a motherboard inside, and that, just from a manufacturing standpoint, is good for the environment. Yeah, speaking of green, one of the things that really is advantageous to the environment as well as to the homeowner is the fact that how this mower operates is it maintains the grass. It's only cutting the tips of the grass, very small pieces as it mows. So those pieces fall to the earth, they decompose very quickly, and when that happens, that adds nutrients back into the soil. The grass grows greener, it grows lusher, it grows stronger. When that happens, that means less fertilizing that you have to do, less chemicals you have to put into your lawn. So just the aspect of the mower itself gives a lot back to the environment just by eliminating all those chemicals you have to use in your yard. Another great thing about having small clippings is when you compare that to a typical lawnmower, where you go out once a week or once every 2 weeks and mow the grass, and you have very large clippings. They decompose very slowly. So they actually will settle down on the earth, sit on the earth, and it causes what's called a thatch buildup. And that's, it blocks nutrients and oxygen and nitrogen from getting into the soil. So once a year, or twice a year, sometimes you have to actually get the thatcher machine out there. You have to get an aerator out there. These are machines that also, put emissions out into the environment. So once again, you don't have to get these dethatchers and these aerators, these other machines on your lawn that can, pose a higher emission levels to the environment. Yeah, I think it is one of the major components of the future of mowing technology. Robotic mowing or other environmentally responsible type of mowing technologies and things like that are a big part of the future. One thing that we're actually looking at in the very near future is an Automower that's a solar hybrid. That actually, even though we only had very little energy consumption with our current Automowers out, we're going to have even less energy consumption with a solar hybrid unit. It's going to draw a lot of its power from the sun and still a little bit of power from the house, but again, even further advancing the technology that's already good for the environment. A great way to find out more information or to find a retailer to actually go buy one is to go to Automower.com. It's our North American website, and you'll see all kinds of great information, video clips, viewer locator, many things on that site. good place to go.